Hey, this is Kay Rail, Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pollen Superfoods and Train for Longevity. Today I'm going to be discussing 5 awesome, amazing shoulder kettlebell exercises. Now, it can be debated on what those are, but these are some of my favorites. Some of which are going to be your basic go-to gold standards that you may recognize, and some of them are going to be way outside the box, where I spend most of my time. Okay? So, let's get started. I have some kettlebells behind me, and now we're going to do some ripping. Here we go. First drill we're going to do is a good old standard military press. So we're going to grab our kettlebell, back swing it, clean it, bring it in a rack position. Keep our feet about shoulder width apart, abs tight. Press the kettlebell straight above our head. Tuck it right back in. Make sure to tuck it in and don't have your elbow out here like an idiot. Tuck it in like this. Make sure you have a straight line from your wrist to your elbow. Take a big deep breath, exhale, and press it up again. Tuck it in. And when you press it, make sure your arm is perfectly locked out and in line with your ear or slightly behind it like this. We don't want to have any errors in there, okay? So that right there is the military press. First drill. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take it to the ground for this one. I'll go from this left side. This is called a 3-point plank press, and it's one of my favorites. So we're going to assume a 3-point plank position like this on the ground with our kettlebell underneath this arm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip it and rack it to this side, and we're going to press while we're in this position. So here we go. Now you want your elbow tucked in by your rib cage. Now we're going to press, fully lock out your arm, tuck it right back in, press, inhale down, exhale up. So you also get an added benefit with this drill of a really nice core contraction too. So I love those holistic exercises. Okay, next exercise. This is called a side press. So we're gonna rack our kettlebell again. Tuck it in nice and tight. Now, kettlebell's in my right hand. I'm gonna windshield washer my feet this way, so my toes are both facing that direction. Now, once again, I'm gonna park my elbow on the outside of my hip, and I'm gonna push my hips this way. Now what I'm gonna do is place this hand here, and I'm gonna lower my body as I press the kettlebell up. And once I go down, my arm goes up. When I come up, my arm comes back down. So here's what it looks like. Tuck it in. Press. Tuck it in. Boom, just like that. So that right there is called a side press. Our next drill, we're gonna go back to the ground again. This is another fun drill that I really like and has a high degree of execution and advancement. So be aware that this is a highly advanced drill. It is called a 3-point plank side snatch. So we're gonna assume that same position we did before when we did the side press. But now, we wanna make sure the kettlebell is over this way far enough under our arms so we can get a little bit of a swing here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna launch it straight up in the air like this, and then we're gonna tuck it right back in like this, and then snap it right back up. So here's what it looks like. So you want to make sure that kettlebell lays softly right there in the back of your arm. It doesn't smack the back of your wrist really hard, because that will hurt and it will cause bruising. Bang, just like that. So that right there is your 3-point plank side snatch. Okay, last drill. This is another one of my favorites. From a standing position, we're going to do a circular snatch. So the snatch itself is a really good exercise for the shoulder and the core. But when you do this circular movement like this, it recruits those deltoids a little bit more, which is why I fancy this exercise. So here's what it looks like. First, we'll put it in a rack position. Okay, now we're gonna punch it out to the side. We're gonna clear it across the front of our body like this. And when we do, we wanna turn our hand in like that. And we do not wanna hit our kneecaps because it will hurt and it probably will put you in the trauma unit at your local hospital. So don't let that happen. So, rack it, punch it, swoop it around like this. Slightly turn your toes, then we're gonna do a snatch. Turn forward, and then we're just gonna keep the momentum going like this, and we're gonna park it each time at the top of our body. So here's what it looks like. See how softly that's landing on the back of my arm? Right there, soft. Time it perfectly so there's no wreckage on the back of your forearm or wrist. So there you have it. Those are 5 awesome, amazing shoulder exercises you can do with kettlebells. And As you notice, I have a pair of kettlebells sitting here. So if you want to get fancy, you can do military presses with 2 kettlebells at once. Double rack, press, just like that. And if you want to increase your grip strength a little bit more, you can try to do bottoms up presses if you're a hoss. Those are really hard. I will try one, and if I falter, please forgive me, because I haven't done these in a long time. So then we're gonna bring the kettlebells back into a back swing, and then we're gonna park them right in front of our body with the bottoms facing up. And you can also do that with just 1 kettlebell as well. All right, there's the long explanation of 5 awesome kettlebell shoulder exercises. My name is K-Rail. I'm the Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pollen Superfoods and Train for Longevity. Please like and share our videos, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. And in the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to hit me up anytime. Until next time, this is K-Rail reporting live.